All right, welcome back to 656 Sports and Things. I'm Nathan, if you don't know. And the instant classic Christan Cage is your new Impact World Champion. The opening contest for Rampage, he beat Kenny Omega. Really beat him almost clean. This match was great. The whole story of the match is Kenny Omega is trying to beat up, is always, hitting Christan Cage with all the maneuvers, but every time he tries to go for something, Christian reverses it. And I forgot how good of a counter wrestler Christan Cage was. My only gripe with this match was a little short, probably around 10 to 15 minutes. For what it was a great match. The finish comes down to Don Callis distracting the referee, because of course Omega's working with Callis, and that storyline's been going on now for a while. And the Young Bucks come down with a chair. Christian gets the advantage, sets the chair up like he would sit down on it. There's a spot where Omega goes for the one-wing angel through the chair like what he hit on Moxley to win the title in their barbed wire match. Omega gets out, hits the kill switch onto the chair, but the chair is up, so he hits it on the part where you'd sit. I'm sure you've all seen a folding chair. You've all used them. You've probably used one today. Hit it on that part. This match was really better than it had. It was great. Like I said, I forgot how good of a counter wrestler Christan Cage is. This is his third run with an Impact title. It gets the belt off of Omega, which is great. He doesn't lose clean. Well, he loses as clean as he's lost. Now it can tell a story of Omega becoming more and more psychotic and losing his grip on reality and maybe turning against his friends. Because maybe he'll end up blaming the Bucks for the ones who brought the chair into the ring. Maybe there'll be a rift there, and maybe he'll become more and more crazy, more psychotic, more desperate to keep his belts before he finally loses the AEW title, to I still believe he's losing it to Hangman. Now, the match at the pay-per-view in a week, I think Omega will win that, and Omega will be vicious. Will be a lot more vicious than he was right now, and this might refocus him to, be the Kenny Omega, the cleaner, I'll beat you at all costs, I'm not going to take you lightly. Especially because tomorrow night, he has a match in Mexico against Andrade El Idolo for the AAA Mega Championship. So if he loses that, and within 1 week loses over half his titles, you could see a very, how do I say this, not sound like an asshole, a very mentally unstable, psychotic man who's lost everything, going to become extremely violent to keep his belts. I thought this was great, and Christan Cage, new Impact World Champion. This is, I believe, his third run with the Impact title. He hasn't held an Impact title in 12, 15 years he was in Impact. Huge, he's going to be on Impact next Thursday. It's great for Impact, getting Christan Cage. I think he ultimately loses the belt to Moose. I think you still go with Moose as being the guy who beats Christan Cage. But he will take on Brian Myers in Emergence. Brian Myers would have a really good match with Christan Cage. I believe they've wrestled before. I know Brian Myers was with Matt Cardona, who was the Edgeheads at one time, so I'm assuming there is a match there somewhere. Anyway, Christan Cage is your new Impact World Champion. AEW Rampage was a great show. Go watch it. But Christan Cage is your new Impact Wrestling World Champion. Make sure y'all hit like and subscribe. You'll have a great day, and bye.